And this reminds me of a famous quote by Napoleon Hill. It's also one of my favorite quotes. In every apparent setback lies the seed of an equal or greater advantage. In every apparent setback lies the seed of an equal or greater advantage. As I've analyzed the turning points of my life and my business career and always looked for the seed, thankfully, because Napoleon Hill taught me to do that, I've had setbacks. I've had hardships. I remember, one company went down. It was a six-figure income that I was earning at the time, and it crashed to the ground, burned to the ground. And it was Christmas time when this happened. And this was in 2012, and I started on the freedom journey in right around 2006, not long after I got married. So I'd been working for 7 years. And built something that I thought was great, that I thought was going to be around for a long time, and it crashed to the ground going into Christmas time. And I remember just being so sad and kind of dipping into depression, honestly. Very, very sad. New Year coming up, dreams crashed to the ground. What am I going to do? And I remember that quote: in every apparent setback lies the seed of an equal or greater advantage. And, Napoleon Hill said, the thrill of losing it all. Isn't that a great description? The words that we use to describe the things that happen determine to large degree the response that we have to those situations. Some people would describe poverty not as a thrill, obviously. And there are all sorts of words and adjectives you could use to describe what it's like to not have all of the money that you want to have. But Napoleon Hill called it a thrill. And as he called it a thrill, I could feel in my soul, what he was talking about. Because I've been in those places. And the thrill of not having all of the money that I wanted to have at the time, it was the thrill of what could be. It was the thrill of looking inward and discovering all of the resources I had within me. It was the thrill of learning to build a white-hot burning desire. It was the thrill of learning to look forward to a positive future and take massive action for as much time during the day as I possibly could because I had to make it work. That was a thrill. Being in that state, that phase where you're just giving it everything you've got because that's all you can do. There's no other choice. There's no other option. That is a thrill. And that's a thrill that oftentimes is inspired because of poverty, because of not being in that space where you have all of the money that you want. So assets, seeds everywhere, seeds, good seeds, the good. There's good all around us that we can gather up and treasure in and use to invest in our better futures if we have the eyes to see.